well, you guys can already see it right here. But, you know, I'm going to go ahead and show you how to make this livery and Tracing World 2. It's already looking pretty cool. So yeah, let's go ahead and start. So let's just go ahead and save that. And we can start on the livery. So now this livery has taken a while to make, but probably 45 minutes, probably mostly because of the lettering. So let's go ahead and create KCS2. Now I'm going to modify it just by a little bit. So it's going to modify it because I'm not really happy with how it turned out. So what am I doing? There we go. So let's go ahead and start. Alright. Now I like to paint it red because that's probably the best color that you can probably choose. I'd probably go for a red right around this area right here. And squares are probably going to be your best friend in this. So you want to make it like about that small or so. Change. Oh, I'm pretty sure this is yellow. Now this yellow is kind of goofy, but yeah, something upon that. You just want to stretch it out by pressing L1 and then holding the going right on the right stick. So you want to bring it to right about there, that yellow line. Then make sure it goes all the way around back, which it looks like it has. And now, by you already looking at this, I can already hear people saying that it already sort of looks like the NS Heritage Unit, the original one. All except for the headlight being up top, but you know, it's alright. So you just want to copy that by pressing square or X on the Xbox. And then copy, and then you want to hit square again, or X on the Xbox once again. You know, just want to do that. The next thing we want to do is go ahead and get square and put it right about there. Well, it should be like something upon that, and you want to make that black, so like that. Make sure it goes all the way across. And by the way, this is on pre-patch Tracing World 2, so this is going to be very glitchy. But I am doing my best right now. But it's alright. Hold on. I just need to pull up an image real quick, just so I can remember what it looks like. Just give me a sec. Alright, yeah, I'm doing this right. Alright. You just want to bring it down a little bit so it's like that. Alright. Just enough. Tiny little gap. So place it, copy, then put it on the other side. And it's pretty important that you just do that. There we go. Well, I guess you guys can just leave it like that. Looks a little bit better. Because I'm still kind of experimenting with this. Because, alright, come on. Yeah, I figured it out. Just gotta do that. Place. And there we go, we already got the first done. Then, so we already got something that looks like KCS, but we gotta fix this side quick. There we go, just like that. And the glitch that's still in the game where you can just like put letters down, or you don't even have to press the letter and it'll put it down for you, and it'll just make a giant glob of letters on the front of the engine, which we don't really want. So the next thing you, well, hold on. Oh yeah, that's right, we need to do something real quick. So you want to take that. I need to bring my image back up again because my phone keeps on shutting off. Alright, we just need to make this a little bit change. So just go ahead and alright, let's forget about that. For whatever reason it places some stupid things down. Well, what I've done with the other unit, which I'm going to do the same here, is use trapezoids, or whatever they're called. And let me find them. There they are. And you just want to do something upon this. So make them like right about there. And you want to go ahead and make these black as well. Line them up. Copy. Alright, let's go ahead and do that. A little bit too far out right there. There we go. Let's go ahead and grab a trapezoid. You just want to go ahead and do that. Oh yeah, that's... Alright, I'm starting to remember things now. Alright. So you just need to get another square, make it to about there. That's why it was looking so weird for me. Make it so it matches these. Alright, so right about there. And then you just want to bring it right across. Just like that. Now making it yellow is pretty easy. So right about there. Yeah. Yeah, I think we just need to make it a little bit brighter. Alright, there we go. That looks good. Then we're going to head start getting our trapezoids. Oh boy. Alright. Should make them pretty wide across. So right about you want to make it the same yellow right about there. And you want to copy that. Make sure it's the same length. Make sure it all matches up, so like that. And then you want to get the trapezoid for the black color. You just want to put that trapezoid right there. Then you want to go ahead and bring these right around. That's the wrong one. It's right about there. You want to make sure it goes completely down. And I know it's not the most realistic because usually there's a line at the very bottom for the yellow, and that usually crashes my game, which I really don't like that doing. So it looks pretty good right now. Yeah, that needs to be moved over a little bit. Right about there. And then we gotta go and do the same for the other side, and it's really glitchy, and you can't really copy and paste it on the other side, so you gotta do it manually, which is quite annoying. So right about there. You can already see the KCS kind of paint scheme. Pretty nice looking. Copy that. Make sure that's completely down. So right there. Now group those together. So group, group. Just so it's easy to remember. So you know what you're grouping and whatnot. And probably the longest bit on this is probably making the whatchamacallit, I forget. The Kansas City Southern logo. Well, not the logo itself, but the Kansas City Southern on the side. Alright, now, oh, here we go. Alright. Where's that square at? There it is. Make sure that's all blank. Place. Now, an easy thing I know how to do with that is just group. Go over to these little up and down arrows. Place them up top. Erase. Instead of going all the way down to the bottom. Right, there we go. So we got that right about there. Bring it all the way across. And place right there. And let's not do that. And if I will try to come out with the patched version of that, which hopefully will work. So let's go ahead and grab our K. Alright, place that there for now. K C S. C S. Here we go. And then it's gonna have to delete these. And I noticed that these videos do very well on my channel. 100 views, you know, it's not very much, but you know, for how many subscribers I have, that's a lot. Now you want to make this C a little bit skinny so you can fit the S. You want to make the K a little bit skinny too, because the S is massive. So scoot that over a little bit, make that a little bit smaller. It's right about there. And I believe the next video I'm going to upload is probably, well, the next video on Train Sim World I'm going to upload is probably going to be either a Conrail unit or a Canadian Pacific, because I believe I did try to upload, but my internet went out. Very annoying, and these videos take too long to make because I have to do this all over again because my internet decides to come out or go out. It's just beyond annoying. Alright, so the next thing we're gonna, hold on. So you just want to copy that and take that around right there. I know that's not really on the real unit, but it looks good on the Train Sim World unit. So, and just don't worry about the weird paint, like on all that. But it's glitchy, like I said. That's alright though. Alright, now let's go ahead and move on to the side here. Alright, so obviously, oh, I'm such a freaking imbecile for not doing this. Just gonna head delete these because these do tend to lag my game out and make it crash. So there we go. Now I'm just gonna head and get rid of that. Copy. And you want to make these gold. So just like that. There we go. Oh crap, we can't use those K's. Because they're a little bit skinnier. Just go ahead, make them all good again. So let's go ahead and grab our K. I'm sure I just passed it. I did. So, and these letters have to be small because you don't really have enough room for a big Kansas City Southern. And I think whenever we get the update for the Dash 8, which should be soon, probably in the next 2 weeks, I think that's whenever I'm going to do the Conrail unit. So, because Conrail had a whole crap ton of Dash 8s, Dash 7s, and all that stuff. So I think that's whenever I'm going to do the Conrail. Next one should probably be Canadian National or something upon that. And I just try to delete these as I go. Keep the frame rate up. Because I can't wait till they fix that glitch, because my PS4 has like, it's probably 75% built out of cat hair. Because you know, cats are fuzzy and they love to shed hair all over my PS4 because you know, they're, why do I have an R? I need N. Because they're little fluff balls. That's why. Very great description, I know. Alright. And today, as far as I know, there might be a CSX engine leading Amtrak today, but that's a solid maybe because he might have 2 engines and yeah. And don't bother putting down A or an S, because you want to try to minimize how many letters you put down. So I'm sure my game's going to crash whenever I'm doing this live stream, because I usually have to save it once or twice to do this, complete the paint scheme and whatnot. So yeah, we just copy, bring that right on over. You want to make sure the projection all the way down. Then S. Bring that right on over right there. Just like that. So you already got Kansas. And it's going to head work on the city. And as far as I know, there wasn't a very big gap for the spaces on the Kansas City Southern. Because I haven't really seen them very much in person. I'm looking at a photo right now. Just go ahead and group these up. Bring them up to the top. And delete them. Oh, we don't want to delete that. And we're going to need to add a T. Just like that. You know, if there's a Y in there, I would take it, but there isn't. Alrighty, let's go ahead and get out to the Y. I think we'll have enough room for the southern this time. Group. And move that all the way up. And I will try to make a better version because I'm pretty much playing this game a lot a day. like maybe 3 or 4 hours a day. You know, sometimes that doesn't sound like very much, but in my terms that is, because I want to be outside trying to catch like all the trains I can, like real trains, not the one in Train Sim World. As much fun as this game is, nothing beats the satisfaction of catching a real Kansas City Southern in real life. But, well, for me, it's Kansas City Southern's like super rare through here, but you know, that's alright. So we need S. And yeah, don't judge me because I just like love the Kansas City Southern paint scheme because it's so like bright. Oh, is that in here? Don't we have an O? No, we don't. Let's go ahead and gather these up. Group. Bring them all the way up to the top. Because as far as I know, the only Dash 8 that has the number boards on the nose, is a Dash 8, not an AC 4400. I don't think Kansas City Southern actually owns any AC 4400s, and if they do, they have the headlights or the number boards up on the top. Here we go. Oh yeah, that's way too bright of a yellow. Oh, that's orange. Don't really want orange. There we go. Next thing we're gonna need is a U. And another reason why I haven't been uploading all that much is because I've been doing a whole lot of mowing grass and all that, because I'm trying to work up to buy the observatory car from the Lionel category thingamabob, or what's it called? The book. Leave it at that. But it's 300 bucks. That's what I'm gonna tell you guys. It's an observatory car, which I'm gonna buy. I think it's probably gonna come out total of like 360 bucks. Something like just short of it right now, so I'm really working hard. So we're gonna need T now. Oh my god. Complete imbecile. Sometimes. Let's group all these together. Group. Bring them all the way up to the top. I think the next thing I'm going to do this on is an SD40-2, but I'm not going to make a tutorial for that because you guys already have the tutorial right here. Alright, I think I've made this Southern a little bit too big. It's usually the O that screws everything up. There we go. Just go ahead and move that T down a little bit. Right about there. Southern. E-R-N. Alright, so we got H. Okay, I think that T's a little bit too big. Something doesn't look right here. CU. Alright, T maybe. And H. Here we go, that looks a little bit better. Southern. So we're gonna need E. Oh, I think we might just be a little bit short on room here. And whenever you copy this onto the other side, you're gonna have to move the thing over a little bit to Kansas City Southern. That's way too bright. That's yeah, that looks good. Do we have an R up in here? I don't remember. Yeah, this is the only thing I don't like about Kansas City Southern, is how long their name is. Just simply because of the fact that it just takes so long to write out, because it's probably going to be like 60% of the video of just me writing out Kansas City Southern. I think that E's a little bit too big. Yeah, that looks a little bit better. And we're gonna need an N, which we already have. Interesting. Which means I screwed up somewhere. So we're gonna need about there. So that's the font size we're gonna need. And yeah, I wish there was a way to color match. E's still way too big. There we go. Where's that N at? Let's fix that R. See if we can get a better color tone on that. We don't want orange. That H looking kind of goofy. There we go. And now we group all this together. There we go. And you just want to move it over a little bit so it's not touching any of the ventilation and all that. There we go. So we're already partially done with this Kansas City Southern. And I forgot to copy it. It's probably going to right about there. And then we're gonna need a shape. So we're just gonna need one of these. And I believe the color is, for it, yellow. So you're just gonna want to put that right there for now. I'm not sure if this is the right shape or not. It's just gonna have to do for now. And that's gonna be red. Now, I'm not gonna put a whole lot of time into putting the Kansas City Southern in the thing, but because that's gonna take a while. And that line will be yellow. Is there black light? Or no, it's just yellow. Alright, so like that. Here we go. So I'm not gonna bother putting a whole lot of time into that, because that will take absolutely forever. Just making the tiny little shape for the letters and whatnot, because that will horrendous amount of time. I just don't have that. Alright, so instead of being a big dingus, forgot to group it right there. Alright, then we're gonna need to put 217 or 271. And you want to make sure it's in the middle of the yellow line. Otherwise it looks weird. No, let's just put 201, save us time. Because this video is probably already up to like 45 minutes or so. And make sure it's red. Now you guys can make this, I'm sure, make it infinitely a little bit better than, well, yeah, that makes sense, infinitely a little bit better. Well, I'm sure you guys can make it a whole lot better looking, because I'm just kinda speeding through this just to make it fast. So copy, paste. Sorry, I'm running out of time, excuse me. Alright. So, yeah, it looks pretty good right now. But there's a whole lot more details that I can put into this if I really wanted to. But it just simply takes too long. So, yeah, that's pretty much how you make the Kansas City Southern livery in Train Sim World 2. So, yeah, let's just go ahead and run it for a little bit. So, yeah. And I'll show you my last copy. So, and this is what the CM is going to look like which doesn't look too bad, but you know, it's not the worst, but it's not the best looking. But I'm still trying to like work with it just to make sure it looks a little bit better. So here's the Kansas City Southern that I've just been practicing on versus the one we made, which basically looks identical, but you can see a few differences, like, you know. So we have been live for, let's see here, 40 minutes. It's a little bit less than I thought then. So let's just do, I don't know, Autorex, because that's the last thing I think I saw in Kansas City Southern on real life, which was like a year ago. They've been using, well, CSX used a whole lot of KCS back in 2018. I haven't seen any for a while. Yeah, that's exactly what happens.